Hello there. We're on Gemini. So under the darkness of the new moon coming up on the 13th, excuse me, I got a cat with hairs. Anyway, new moon in Pisces on the 13th is coming up. It's going to be a little bit dreamy, a little bit fantastical, especially when it comes to our intimate connections, our romantic connections. We can be a little bit misled about what's actually happening. So let's be careful. Let's get a reading. What don't you know? What don't you know about this connection? Red flags that you are missing. Let's find out. I'm Michele B, and make sure and subscribe if you love my vibe. So let's get going. Do 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 do. All right, 10 of Wands. I feel like something you don't realize, even though they might have some time at this moment, I feel like they're sneaking away from burdens that they're carrying for other people. This person has a heavy load that they're carrying on. You see that they're just like they're a little bit unhappy with everything that they have to do. This is a person that has a lot of responsibilities. And you're just getting to know them now, and they allude to a little bit. They're like, yeah, I'm a little bit busy. In the long run, I'm feeling like this is a person that is always busy. And if they aren't really excited about a connection, that busyness, all those burdens that they're carrying, does this sound complicated? All those burdens that they're carrying become more important than hanging out with you. Okay. So right now everything seems great, but I think in the long run you'll find out that this person doesn't have time for you, because they're a person that doesn't know how to say no. And that's unfortunate. I feel like they're a kind person and they're fun to be around, but they're rarely able to let loose completely, because they always say yes to people, and that keeps them busy all the time. So let's get some advice going forward for you, Gemini. Okay, 5 of Wands. It's like, don't fight over it. I feel like you're gonna have to struggle to maintain the relationship. You're gonna have to like pick up for them, like arrange everything for them, and they're like kind of show up a little bit late and out of breath, and like it's hard for them to get away from the commitments that they've made. So you see, we got these 2 wands now. We got the 5 of Wands, and so it's in the advice is don't struggle for this. That's really what it is. Don't struggle for this. Don't try to make this connection work if it doesn't work. I feel like you should definitely enjoy your time with them if they're able to do it in a balanced way with you. If they're able to contribute the same amount of time and effort into the relationship as you are, then you should enjoy it. Absolutely. But don't don't compensate for their lack of ability to support the relationship. Don't overdo. Don't put more effort into it than they can. And like I said, don't take it personally that they can't give as much time and resources to the relationship as you can. It's not about you. It's about their inability to say no to all the other influences in their life, their friends, their family, their work. Long-term trajectory of this connection, as it is right now, as the cards have been playing out at this moment, long-term trajectory. We got the Devil that came up for the long-term trajectory. I feel like this person has their own self-imposed limitations that I've already explained before. Like being unable to. It's a codependent. That when the Devil's there, it's about the narcissist and codependent kind of connection. You see how these two people are chained together to the Devil. So it's about this person probably came from a background where they were told that they were like some bad person if they said no ever, right? And this is a struggle that they have to deal with on their own, and you really don't want to be involved in that process. It's not actually going to do you any good to be involved in the process of trying to teach them how to not be codependent. They have to do this on their own. So keep that in mind. All right. You're going to stay in your own lane and take on your own issues. You're not going to take on theirs, all right? They're not going to be able to say no to other people until they're good and ready to stop saying yes all the time. Until they're ready to make the changes, you have to let them. So you kind of have to treat them like they have an addiction to saying yes. Instead of it being an addiction to alcohol or controlled substances, they have an addiction to saying yes and creating the appearance that they are a nice person, even though inside they're resentful and really, really unhappy about it. Okay, so watch out for that kind of energy. Bless their hearts. They're not bad people. They're perfectly normal people, actually. There's so many of us that are carrying around that energy, but it's not healthy. It's not a healthy energy, so keep that in mind, okay? All right. Love you, Gemini. Thank you so much for being with me. I'm Michele B. Make sure and subscribe. I'll see you later.